are live for Facebook. Yes. No echo. That's great. All right, 2 seconds. All right, so we are live on Facebook. So guys, if you are watching, if you can tag someone on Facebook, or you can go ahead and you can tag someone on Instagram, share this live with as many people as you know, because again, Ziyah has an amazing story to share with you guys this evening. You still hear echo? All right, is it a bad echo, like you can't listen to the live kind of echo, or is it just a little echo in the background? Still an echo. All right, let me move my. Hold on 1 second. Okay, it's a very bad echo. Is it still a bad echo? Turn off your volume. Turn up your. Do what?
Turn it down.
Turn your volume down. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I turned mine all the way down.
Oh, on my phone. All right, what about now? Is it still an echo? It's going. All right, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We are live on Facebook and we are live on IG. We are here with Ziyah, Fly Zyah. Ziyah is an MC and a rapper. Let me just give you a quick background about who I am and what we're doing here tonight. My name is Kathleen Wainwright, and you are watching the BeYOU TV Live Chat series. I'm the owner and I'm your host of Dear Beautiful Brown Girl. I hear echo on your side. Do you hear echo?
A little bit, but it's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
All right, you guys good? All right. Oh, you know what? Turn the volume down on your phone.
Okay. Now is it better?
You turned the volume all the way down?
Yeah. Is it better?
Yeah. Okay, so I don't hear the echo. Hey, Tamika. All right, so we're just going to dive in and get started. So Ziyah, Fly Zyah.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a 9-year-old MC from DC, and I'm right now working on a lot of things, and I have a lot going on, so I'm excited to be here. And I'm just like, and I have like a mixtape called Young Black and Gifted 2 that's coming out, so yeah.
All right, so you have a mixtape called Young Black and Gifted 2. First of all, let's get started. You are 9 years old, right?
Yes. Yes.
Right. You are an MC, you are a lyricist. Do you write your songs?
Yes, I do, with a little bit of my parents' help.
Okay, so because you wrote the song that we're going to watch tonight, at the end of this interview, we're going to watch her latest video. It is dope. It is called Dear DC, and that's a personal experience that you went through on election night. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, I just want to learn a little more about you. So you started when you were 2 years old.
Yes, I started when I was 2 years old.
So if you go to Ziyah's Instagram page, first of all, she has a ton of videos on there. She has been all over the place. You've been on different talk shows. You've had different interviews. You've performed on different stages. And it's all conscious. It's all conscious rap, right?
Yes.
Right. And so one of the videos I saw, she was 2 years old, y'all. She was doing the peanut butter remix. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Now, did you learn that, or did you come up with that off the top of your head? Were you freestyling?
So my parents actually wrote that for me, and one day I was just like, we kept listening to the beat and stuff, and then one day I was like, I know it, and then we recorded it. We practiced it a few times, and I was like, I got it, and then we recorded it and we put it on YouTube, and then we put it on my page.
Guys, but she was 2 years old. You don't even look to in the video. You seem so mature. The words were clear. But for me, when I read the headline and I'm like, 2 years old, oh my goodness, we have to talk about that tonight too. So was that something you guys did? You would learn different songs and then you would perform them with your parents, like around the house?
So like actually my dad was a rapper, so we would always like back and forth music this, music that when we was cleaning up when we were cleaning up, we used to listen to music, my dad's songs. So I actually looked up to my dad when I was like really little, like 2, 3, 4. So like I used to sit down and listen to his music and stuff, and he used to give me his like pads of like with his words on them, and I didn't even know how to read. I just knew how to listen to it and get the words.
Okay, so when did you realize that you had this gift? Like, when did it dawn on you that being able to express yourself in this way, whether it was singing or rapping, like that was your thing? When were you like, yo, I'm a rapper?
It actually like it kind of hit when I was actually like 2, when I was like rapping my dad's raps, and when I rapped Peanut Butter, it just came to my parents' head like she loves music, because like when I'm in the car, I love like singing the songs and stuff.
Okay.
And just like freestyling and stuff. So it just popped into that form of like rap. Like I'm good at this. I should do it.
You are good at it. And let me ask you this. How do your raps come to you, or how do your lyrics come to you? Do you sit down and you plan it on purpose? Like, I'm going to write this song, or do they just come to you from an experience?
So yeah, some of the songs come from me from like experience, like Dear DC, like it was a true story of what happened to my family on election night, and that's where it came from. And some of the songs are just about what I do, and like yeah, just like some fun songs like that people like and stuff. So yeah.
Do you keep a book? Do you have like a book of poems or
Yeah, we have a lot of books with all my raps and stuff.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. And so have you performed at like school for your friends or like talent shows?
Yeah, I performed at the KYS block party. I just did like I think maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago I performed at the Small Wooden Box concert.
Okay.
It's on YouTube. And I also did I did a I'm doing a lot of like interviews and stuff, but I did a performance for Team Fan Swap, and I did like a lot of like ciphers and stuff. So yeah.
What? You did a cipher?
Yeah, I did a KYS block party, and I performed at the KYS block party also.
So when you did the cipher, was it like an old school cipher? Like you were freestyling, or was it something that you had already written in advance?
Yeah, it was like something that I already written, like, but they just played a beat, and you would just have to go up to the mic and start rapping.
So tell me about your experience with Rhapsody. Weren't you on stage with Rhapsody? How cool was that?
Yes. That was like it was the most shocking thing in the whole entire world, because we were going to not the Fillmore, but we were going to Silver Spring to go to the radio station.
Okay.
And we were supposed to be going for an interview, just like a regular interview. So I was like, I had a feeling when we were sitting in the lobby, I had a feeling that Rhapsody was going to walk through one of those doors. And I was completely correct. So we were just sitting like in the like upstairs waiting room, and she walked through the door.
And what did you like? Anything to her? Or did she say something to you?
Barely. She was like, "I love your raps." I said, "Thank you," and I started crying.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. And so, she pulled you up on stage with her, right?
Yes, she did.
And how did that feel? Because you look so confident. It was so natural. If you were nervous, I didn't see that at all.
People say that a lot. They say that I look like I'm just not even nervous at all. Like I'm just so easy.
Yeah.
But really, like backstage when I'm practicing, I'm like, no, I don't like it. Like I felt like I was about to throw up. I had a bunch of butterflies in my stomach. I was like, when she called me up on stage, she was like, "Where you at, baby girl?" And I was like, "There's no backing out now."
Right.
So I'm like, okay.
So did you know she was going to call you up on stage?
Yes, because actually when I started crying and stuff, she went over to my dad and asked and asked him if he could ask me if I could perform at the Fillmore for her Black Women Created this tour.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Like, that's amazing. And that's something you'll definitely be able to carry with you. When you say you were like you were nervous, your stomach hurt, like you felt like you were gonna spit up, it reminds me of the quote that says, you know, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough, right? And so for you to have those feelings and then to conquer that fear and get on stage and perform in front of I don't know how many people and do it so naturally, the sky is the limit for you. You can do
it. Thank you. Thank you.
So when I was on your Facebook page, I mean, not your Facebook page, your IG page, I'm sorry. Guys, you have to go to her page because, first of all, the visuals, there's so many visuals on her page. She has so many different clips of her different performances. But you did, it was two things that you did that I thought they really touched me. The first thing was you did a tribute to your father on Father's Day, right?
Yes.
And you had this picture. Can I share my screen with you guys? You had this picture, and I just want you to tell me the first thing that comes to mind when you see this picture. Hold on one second. You see it?
Yes.
First of all, when you see this picture, what comes to mind?
So it's just like when I saw this picture was when I was just thinking back to when he told me that I was going to be performing on stage with Rhapsody. Like, everybody was so excited for me. Mm-hmm. I started crying, and he was like, "You're going to be performing on stage with Rhapsody." I started crying. I was like, at the same time, I was like scared, but then I was excited. But then I was like both at the same time. So it was like I didn't really know what to feel.
Listen, guys, if you have a chance to swing past her IG page, it's this picture. She's wearing a red sweatshirt and her dad is talking to her. And the emotions that are captured in this image are everything. It resonated with me when I saw this picture because I've gotten those talks from my mom. It's like you got this, girl, pull yourself together. You're going to go on the stage and kill it. Like, that's what I felt like you were saying in this picture. And it's like, how many times have you had to perform and you can, I guess, pull from this moment and remember those words from your father, like in that moment before you get out and you do something that's scaring the mess out of you?
He was the best.
He said I was the best. He said he was giving me a lot of like pep talk. He was like,
yes.
You're the best, you could do this and stuff. It was like a lot of good like compliments and stuff to help me and for me to boost some confidence in myself.
Mm-hmm. Tell your dad I love this picture. Like, you're gonna look back on this picture when you're like in your adulthood, when you're older, and it's gonna bring back so many memories, and you're gonna have so many moments that you can remember, like your dad lifting you up and pushing you to be the best, like pushing you outside of your comfort zone. And this, I love this picture. I love everything about this picture.
Thank you.
And I thought it was perfect to do a tribute using this picture on Father's Day. And then, guys, another tribute that she did. Oh my goodness. She had a song. It was a video. You got to swing past her IG page. This Girl Is on Fire. I believe that was Women's History Month, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
And did you write that?
Yes, I wrote it with a little help from my mom and dad.
It was amazing. What
Thank you.
She did it over the beat of This Girl Is on Fire with Alicia Keys. And she basically highlighted like all of the influential brown girls from this time, from Michelle Obama to Simone. What's her name? Simone. I always forget her last name. The gymnast.
Simone Biles.
Yeah, right. And it was so many people. You had Angela Davis, Maya Angelou. You had so many people, and it's just 2 minutes long. You got to check it out on her IG page because that was another video where I'm like, yo, you are good. I really like your stuff.
Thank you.
And when I saw it was a clip, and I believe it was shortly after Election Day. I want to say it was when we finally heard that Biden was the president-elect. And I was just scrolling on Instagram and I saw a clip of your Dear DC video. And I said, oh, I have to have her on the BeYOU TV. She is amazing. Your words, the messaging, the emotion, just everything that you pull from for this message? Like, what were you thinking, or what do you think when you perform this song? Does it take you back to the moment? Like, what goes through your mind when you're performing the song?
It's just like, it kind of takes me back to the moment when I was there and everything was happening. But at the same time, I try to pull through and tell them what was going on while I'm doing my song.
Because what goal do you have for your music? Like, what do you want your music to do for people when they hear your songs or your raps?
I want them to be like, this 9-year-old is making a change in the world.
Yeah.
She's a big inspiration, and she can help the world become a better place.
Absolutely. One thing, I'm a teacher also, and well, actually, I'm the dean of students, and we have what we call town hall with the students in the morning before they start their classes. And the one thing I always talk about is how words matter and how powerful your words are, and it can do good and it can do bad. And so what I love is the messages that you have in your songs and how powerful those words are, because people are listening. Not just adults, but people your age, people older than you, people younger than you. And so I'm sure you're inspiring somebody and you're getting your message across for sure.
Yeah.
With a beat. What did you think about Amanda Gordon on Inauguration Day? How did you feel about her poem? Did you have a chance to see it? I'm sorry.
I don't think so. I don't know.
If you get a chance, go ahead and watch it. And I thought that there were some parallels between just what you two were doing. So she was a young Black poet, 22, I believe, and she presented a poem at the inauguration when Biden and Kamala Harris were inaugurated on Inauguration Day. And she was young, and she just talked about in an interview following the poem, talked about how she had a speech impediment and, you know, different things that she worked through, and how now she's like presenting this poem for the nation, right? And so I feel like you're a poet also. You just do it over a dope beat.
Thank you.
Before we watch your video, I want to ask you, do you want to share what happened on Election Day?
Yeah, I can.
I want to hear it through the song.
I think just hear it through the song, maybe, I guess.
Okay, so we're going to play Fly Zyah's song. So guys, if you're on IG, you should be able to hear it, but we're going to play her video. It's on YouTube, so I will definitely share that link at the end of the interview on IG so that you can go and you can watch it, because I'm telling you, it's a really good video. Let me stop sharing my screen. I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to take a minute, and we're going to watch this video on YouTube. It's not long. It's not long at all. Let me know if can you hear it. Hold on, I'm gonna hit play.
The first part you can't really hear anything, but when it comes to like the music, you can hear it.
Okay. And this is just setting it up.
It's no sound yet.
And so when I saw this, I said I definitely have to show my students.
Dear DC, dear DC, dear DC, I hope you listen to me. Yeah, dear DC, dear DC, dear DC. This is a letter from T. I'm a witness. I can see what's going on. I hope you listen. Cause I'ma put it in my songs. I know the difference. Cause he was right and was wrong. This is business. We've been fighting for too long. Man, what is this? I used to consider it my home. Left me stranded. Now I'm feeling all alone and abandoned. From all the hate that's too strong, single-handed. Now you got me in the zone and it's candid. You can hear it in my tone, I'm demanding that you turn every song misunderstanding, causing hate to be thrown up from a branding, and it hurts the bone. DC, dear DC, this is a letter from C. Dear DC, I hope you listen to me. Yeah, dear DC, dear DC. Dear DC, I hope you listen to me. What does that really mean? It's supposed to be the freest of the free speech. What happened to the times when teachers were really teach? What happened to the times when you hand it was in my reach? What happened to the times there was no lie in the streets? What happened to the love that you promised to give each? Every one of us, but the contract deals preach. Dear DC, dear DC, dear DC, yeah, dear DC. I always try to represent, but this me don't represent me. I try to be the best, but feel to see what's in me. I try to feel bad, but the stress is kind of heavy. But do it all, I gotta stay humble and be ready. For my will is strong, I'm soon to be a revolutionary. Never will I fall, lying for all, I'm legendary. I really thought the first, not secondary. All the animosity in the streets unnecessary. Over nothing, the police is pushing and shoving. Lost my family in the mix, started running. Put my little sis to the side, they kept coming. Now it's time I had to decide to do something. I just screamed, seeing daddy down on his knees. Mommy crying and she crying, I'm yelling please. This is not rehearsal, just a moment I had to seize. My funerals were controversial, just a letter from C. Dear DC, dear DC, yeah, dear DC, dear DC. I hope you hear me. Yeah, dear DC, dear DC, dear DC. This is a letter from C. Dear DC, dear DC, dear DC.
So first of all, that gives me the chills. Like that video was amazing. And the words were just so, it was powerful, and the confidence that you exude, like
Thank you.
it's so powerful. Like it's a powerful message. How do you feel when you watch it?
I feel like I'm glad I did because I feel like it's sad that a lot of kids and grown-ups have to go through this and like see it and feel like what's happening right now. So I feel like I'm very happy and I'm glad that I made this song. Because if I wouldn't have made this song, it wouldn't have got out to the people and they wouldn't have heard what I had to say about what was going on in the world.
Right, and your voice matters. Like your voice is so important, and like first of all, you're speaking of something that you experience directly, and then you're doing it in a way that you're spreading a positive message. And so, like, you guys are our future. Like when we're older, you guys are the ones that are going to be running this country, and so we can't change some people. They're just going to be who they are. But if you can continue to inspire those coming up with you, we have nothing but good things to look forward to. We need a generation of yous, right?
Yes.
Young people like you who are like doing it and doing positive things and inspiring people to do positive things. That's why I want to have you on this show, because I was just so impressed with everything you had going on. And I just love everything about your style, everything. You're amazing.
Thank you.
So what advice do you have for young girls or boys or anybody who's either going through a challenging time or who has a gift that they want to share with the world, but they might be afraid?
I feel like you should just go for it. It can be good or bad. But I feel like you should always believe in yourself. Don't let anybody bring you down with what they say or what they do. Mm-hmm. Always be true to yourself. Never try to be something you're not. Always try to put your voice out there when it matters, and it does matter. So I feel like just look up to the sky and reach higher so you can get where you want to be.
Right. I agree with you. Thank you for sharing that. That's very insightful. And I
You're
know
welcome.
that, you know, I have students who watch, and so I know there are other young people watching, and you're inspiring people. Like people are hearing your message and it's coming from someone they know, like, oh, okay, that's me. I'm 9, I'm 10, I'm 13. So you're definitely touching lives right now. What do you have coming up?
So Right now, I have some other songs and some more interviews that are coming up. And also, right now, what I have coming up that is coming up soon is my new mixtape, Young Black and Gifted 2. And you can go check out Young Black and Gifted 1. It's on all platforms, so go listen to it. And you can also buy it if you want to.
Where
And,
can we buy it?
On Amazon?
Okay,
Amazon,
so
you can buy it on Amazon, yeah.
send me the links because I'm definitely going to share those links. And I know I'm going to get my copy. I want to send you something too. I want to send you our new Black Girl Magic t-shirt. So when we hop off, I'll get your information so I can send that to you. Because when you were rapping, like that's the first time, like, yo, I gotta send her a t-shirt. Like it's everything. Our t-shirt it's like a young, revolutionary, powerful, I thought about Black Panther, like the Black Panther Party when we talked about the design for this character, and I felt your energy all throughout that song.
Thank you.
Right here is magic.
I
So
appreciate it.
you're welcome. I appreciate you coming on here tonight. Before we go, we have a lightning round. It's just so people can learn little interesting things about you before we log off. And I'll also go through our IG. What do you want to do first? You want to do the lightning round, or you want me to go through IG?
Go through IG first.
All right, let's read some comments. It says Fly Zyah has taken the initiative to have a positive impact for herself, her family, and community. In the society. Thank you for sharing. Lots of hearts, lots of shout outs.
That's my dad. He's really proud of me. Yeah.
Ziyah is the children Whitney believed was our future. I agree. Parents Against Bullying in Virginia. Hey, sends you love. Keep being a star. Absolutely. Yes, baby. Love it. Wow. Video of the decade. I agree. Guys, you got to remember, she is 9 years old. 9 years old. Video of the year. Lots of love, lots of hearts. The best efforts are her only efforts. Blessings, Black love. We love this.
Love this.
Flow Fly Princess. I love that.
I need your autograph ASAP, Queen.
Yes. Go ahead. You see, you want to keep reading? The flyest. Fire, that was me, because I love that. Dear DC, I love that video.
Thank you.
You totally rock. Lots of love, guys. You got a lot of love.
Thank you.
Yes, you are definitely inspiring. Yes, I agree. A lot to watch. We got to keep our eye out for you because, like I said, you're 9 years old.
And also, I do have some merch, but we don't have any more in stock. But we're gonna be getting more soon. So yeah.
So listen, send me all the links. I will definitely share the links on my platforms, and I will also get my copy. I want my mixtape. I want my t-shirt when it comes in with the Fly Zyah and the
Thank you.
cups. I saw it. I checked you out. So I definitely want mine. But before we go, let's do the lightning round. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. They're just fun questions you can answer so we can learn a little more about you, the fun side, right? So what do you like to read?
Yes.
What was the last book that you read?
Maybe I've read my Michelle Obama book.
Okay, and guess what? I'm listening to Barack Obama's book right now. It's long. It was 44 hours or something crazy like that. But I listen to it when I'm driving. I love it. I love listening to his voice. If you could have dinner with anyone from the past, the present, or someone from the future, who would it be? Right?
Ooh. I feel like I would want to have with Kamala Harris.
Okay, Kamala Harris, definitely. I would love to pick her brain and hear some of the things she has to say about her experiences for sure, right? What's your least favorite chore? The least favorite thing you hate. Like, what do you hate going around the house? What's your least favorite chore?
Bathroom.
The bathroom. Okay, I can see that. I always hate dishes. I hate doing dishes. So, you know, a lot of people love listening to your songs. I'm sure you love listening to your songs, but what songs do you like to listen to that aren't written by you? What are 2 songs from your playlist off of do you have a playlist, like a Apple playlist or Pandora? Do you listen to Pandora?
Not really, but we just listen to songs like on Alexa and stuff.
Okay.
So I like listening to Nas, I Know I Can by Nas.
Okay.
And my second one is Damaged by Her.
Okay,
That's
I like that.
Yeah, okay. That's the beat I did Dear DC too.
Okay. Oh, it's a Dear DC too?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I meant that that's the beat I did it to.
Oh, okay. So, who's someone you look up to?
Rhapsody.
Okay. And bonus question: if you could do a duo with any rapper, who would it be? If you could hop on somebody's song, whose song would it be? Anybody.
Oh. Rhapsody.
Okay. I can definitely see that. Thank you so much for coming on, Ziyah. I'm going to
You're welcome. Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to share all of your links on our IG page so people can find your video. Guys, you have to check out her Instagram page. It's a lot of different clips of Ziyah performing, a lot of pictures, short videos, interviews, everything. So you have it going on. Thank you so much for joining us. And tell your parents I said thank you for sharing you with me this evening so we can chat on this live. I appreciate it. We're going to keep our eye on you because we know you're doing big things.
Thank you.
Big things.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before we leave, is there anything else you wanted to say?
You can go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Fly Zyah. Everything is Fly Zyah and Ziyah.
Ziyah. Thank you.
And you can go follow me at fly.zy. So yeah.
Yes, and I will definitely share your links on our IG page, on our IG TV when I post it. So whatever links you want posted, go ahead and share them with me, and I'll post them. You see this? Do you have this bar right here where it says post a comment? Because if you put it here, I can just copy and paste it.
Your IG family.
Or you can send me an IG message with all the links, and then I'll just copy and paste it. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
And I also want to shout out my IG family, all my fans that support me. So
you have
I appreciate all the love.
Yes, you have a lot of support. You have an awesome village. It's a lot of people watching you, Ziyah. Keep it up. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, guys, thank you for logging in tonight. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share those links so you can find her video on YouTube. Make sure you follow Ziyah on IG. What is it, Fly Zyah?
Yeah, Fly Zyah. Fly.zyah.
Fly.zyah. And we'll share that. And also, when we hop off, we're going to log off. We're going to end the broadcast, but stay on because you know what? Just have your dad inbox me the mailing address where I can send your t-shirt, your address and your size. And I want to send you a special package. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming on, guys. Thank you for logging on with us tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll have that information posted. And so, guys, this is why we do the BeYOU TV, because there are so many influential brown girls out here doing amazing things. They are inspiration, not just to their peers, but to us. I'm grown and I'm inspired. And I'm just amazed by all of the things that they have going on. Definitely blazing a trail for you. And we're gonna keep our eye on you because I know you're gonna do amazing things. So we're gonna log off. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night, and I'll go ahead and post that for you on our IGTV. Have a good night. All right, Ziyah, I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast. Hold on one second.